Yeah, I paused the game real quick. We're back. Getting some timber in and getting those chicken coops built. And as you can see, we're slowly building just a bit of mushrooms there, which is pretty awesome. It's still not enough to, you know, write postcards home about, but at least it's growth. So I think at that point we can build... Oh, wait, there was. Yeah, we'll do that. Feel pretty confident now that we will be surviving this. Animals are growing back, so we can soon put someone back into the hunter. And we'll be switching back and forth between the logging camp and the saw pit. So are all of these just carrying just one mushroom? Really? One mushroom per person per trip? That's so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, but this is done. This is done. And we can soon build a few more. So let's get someone out there and in there. Just need those 2 planks for that additional chicken coop.
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the pegs.
Overall, though, I mean, this is looking pretty good. I mean, people aren't happy and we don't have a lot, but it seems to be enough to at least have like 4 mushrooms of a surplus. Come on now. Okay, church is almost done. That is pretty awesome. So they are quite a bit happier now. That's cool. And hopefully as one of these gets done, we'll be seeing migration. I also want to gather some more stones so that we have a little more to sell. But for now, let's just get this chicken coop going and this one as well. We're in April. It's looking promising. Again, it's not great, but we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. Making some money. We'll add one more family, and that family is then gonna go into the hunter. If they ever finish it. These should be producing some animal produce pretty soon. Okay, so we have 4 chicken coops and they should be providing enough food for these 4 plus a little surplus. The mushroom collection though is really pissing me off. It's just 1 mushroom per person per trip. That's just really bad. And once we have 12 more, or 8 more in regional wealth, we have 4 right now, we're going to buy that upgrade. And before we don't buy the upgrade, we're not going to put anyone into the hunting camp. Well, they've done their job for now, so let's do that. And that house is done, so let's get someone into the stone gatherer. And this going much, 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 much better than I had anticipated. I just gather just a little more stone and hopefully get a little more money in. How are we doing on trade? Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, so no trader. We're gonna need a woodcutter. And we're not building anything right now, so I think we're just going to assign that ox to them. Still very low on food. But it is getting better. I mean, we were at 20%. We're now at 37%. So, you know, it's getting better. It is getting better. Not enough, you know, for a significant surplus, but at least there's improvement. I think we can now tell them to leave 6 timber. And we will be seeing more immigration. So as soon as that next person comes in, we'll be adding more living space to these two. I'm really bummed out that we're not adding anything that we can sell.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Did we set this to trade rubblestone? Yeah, let's just export anything over 20 in rubblestone. So anything that comes in as rubblestone now is just going to be sold. And we're going to need the planks for the veggie gardens and everything. I think on the 19th. That second immigration takes place. So there should be someone incoming in just a couple of in-game days. There we go. There they are. So let's add 2 more here. Give one of them priority. And I need 6 more regional wealth to upgrade the hunting camp. I really, really, really want to take advantage of the next person because I want 2 hunters in there because for every successful trip, they get extra pelts. Oh my god, we need to trade the pelts. I forgot to trade the pelts. There we go. Oh, that is annoying. Really, really, really annoying. Yeah, let's get this up and running. Oh, too much going on here? Shouldn't be. There we go. Come on. Look at that. We're in May. We haven't lost a single family. We are growing. Wow. I am impressed by myself, to be perfectly honest. And with the pelts going on sale now, which we really should have done earlier, we should be so much better. And now the eggs are coming in. See, this is really... Chicken coops are your friends, people. Really. Now, if you could just, you know, do stuff. So there'll be 1 more person. Will there be? Yeah, there'll be 1 more person coming in, hopefully. Although these don't look finished yet. It does say 2. It's kind of weird. Because these aren't finished yet. That's a bit weird. Anyway, we have a food surplus. I don't know, is someone stuck somewhere? Oh, it's the ox. See? I am making mistakes. This doesn't get built because the ox wasn't free. That's a stupid mistake. Knew I shouldn't have assigned that. Okay. We'll get someone mid-June then. I'm so annoyed with that animation though. Not sure why the rendering is so bad.
We all know what that
I don't have the patience to have it run on just normal speed unless I absolutely have to. So June 19th we should be seeing someone coming in. In the meantime though, of course, we kind of lost our edge. But that's fine. I mean, there's mushrooms coming in. We have 2 more people. And I don't think... Yeah, we won't have the money to buy any seeds, so I'm not worried about that. So let's get someone into the trading post just to get that done a little more quickly, and there we go. We can upgrade the hunter. Let's get that down to normal maintenance. We have enough logs now, so let's get 2 people into the hunting camp. They should be getting quite a bit of meat out of the animals there with the 2 hunting hounds. And we can get someone to produce... Oh, wait. We'll keep 12 timber. No, 10 timber. Okay, this is going... So far, so good. See, now we have food for 2 months. So it's definitely getting better. And we'll be adding another large-ish... Yeah, let's do another veggie plot here. Another double plot. And they'll be providing veggies as soon as we can. So the mining pit is there as well. So as we build that, have someone in the mine. Stone gathering should be over soon. That will make us some more money, which is good. So they will also be having a chicken coop now. And look at that. Food is really taking off now. This is pretty awesome. So there's quite a bit of meat probably coming in. Not as... Yeah, but it's also being consumed very quickly. However, let's get someone into the mine. And for now, we'll just be trading... Oops, not import. We're going to be exporting iron ore down to 0. So whatever we can export, we'll export. And we'll finally have to tell the storehouse to not get all of this. No, they can keep what they have in there right now, but they're not going to do any of that. They can... No, they're not going to do pelts. That can go to the trader directly. No, we won't have rough stone. That's fine for now. Let's have a look. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. Okay, so much better. Already down to 8. So let's get those 2 out. Let's get 1 more into the mine and 1 into the trader. And these will also be veggies. So let's see, can we afford any seeds yet? That's the question that we have to ask ourselves. So I'm not worried about thumbs down or anything. Food is growing stronger. That's fine. Wild animals are going to come back. And these will get another living space. Oh, look at that. Let's get cabbages because it's the most efficient. And then we're going to need another 45 for carrots. This is awesome. And hopefully with everything that we're selling now, we're actually going to have that money. Maybe we can even upgrade now. 45 and 102. Well, let's do the 45 now. As soon as we can. So back to 3 months of food. That's pretty awesome. And we'll be adding more houses. Where are we going to add them? Still have water. That's good. I don't want to be so far away from the logging. Let's just, for now, let's just keep the distances short. No, I don't want that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just add 2 more houses here. Let's not grow too fast. There we go. Carrots. Too late probably for this season, but we might actually get some cabbages out of that. Yeah, the 2 additional people that we might be getting are going to be foragers. Because this, you know, 1 mushroom per person is really annoying. On the other hand, 1 mushroom per person, of course, is enough food for a month for a family, right? So we're going to have to consider that as well. So we're not building anything yet. Let's get one out here and let's get them back into the hunting camp. Again, the hunting nodes or the wild animal nodes are not the single most efficient, but they're enough, or especially if you're doing the challenging playthroughs, they will provide you with food very quickly. And especially with the Off the Vogtland card, as you double the efficiency via the hunting hounds and everything, that's really, really helpful. You know, don't sneer at the wild animals. They're great to start with. Later, you know, they're not going to be efficient enough, of course. So let's get the 4th person in there just to make sure that we maximize the collection of mushrooms because, you know, they're now at full speed. Let's also trade anything that comes in as herbs, and anything over 2 herbs is going to be sold. So we're exporting iron ore. That's great. Exporting the pelts. That's also great. Exporting the rubble stone, which is good. We're not going to export planks just yet. What are we doing here? We're doing... Okay. We actually managed to seed like 2 medium veggie gardens here. That's pretty awesome. Although I'm pretty certain that we're not going to get a harvest out of this, but we may actually be lucky enough to get a harvest out of the cabbages. We'll see. And 1 more family coming in, so let's get another trader going. Again, just to maximize the money that we're making from them. And there's enough money to get another chicken coop up, which means that, you know, we'll be producing eggs. We have a nice amount of mushrooms. That's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty awesome. Quite happy how well this has gone. There's always, I think, a bit of luck with that, but I think the sequence of buildings apparently was just right. I'm very happy with that. So how much do we need here? 102. We're not gonna do beetroots. They're just woefully inefficient. Let's just go with that chicken coop for now. See, but regional wealth is now growing nicely. And we would be able to even build our manor. Let's get someone into the logging camp. Yeah, at this point, of course, we'd have to be worried about, if we were playing like on the edge or something, we'd have to be worried about raiders coming in. So it would be important to finish, at least have like 5 retinue up and standing. And I want to see whether we can do that by the end of November. There we go. We can build the manor. And we'll build that right here, but we won't have enough for that. Well, well, let's commit to that for now. Give that priority. And then let's try to get the garrison tower up as quickly as we possibly can. So hunting is over for now. Oops. Mushrooms are over for now, so we can take... Yeah, let's take 2 out just so that we build more quickly. Yeah, we're fine with food, fine with fuel. I'm not worried now.
Is this beam straight? Methinks it is. Or at least
We're
straight
still in
enough
October. That's pretty cool. Now November. Again, if this were on the edge,
Why do I have
we'd have a bit of an issue. Because the garrison tower isn't built yet. And we can't... Well, we need 3 more logs to get that built. But let's see if we can finish the garrison tower by the end of November. We need 10 timber. So let's get 3 people in here for now, just to get the logs in. But it's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight. So at this point, we'd probably have to be really lucky. We're in the middle of the map, which helps. Let's see. You know, they would be coming over there or over here. So it'll take them a few days. So that might grant us just a bit more time to finish the garrison tower. But it is tight. December 2nd, I think they would arrive. Overall, though, I mean, we're doing okay, right? I mean, this is not awful. Open this and actually commit. Still highest priority. 2 families building. Pretty good on this one. So, yeah. You know, it's fine. Quite happy with that, actually. Well, let's see. December 2nd, it's really, really, really important to get that garrison tower done by December 1st. It's going to be tight.
Give me a hammer and something needs to not move. I'll put it in its place.
December 1st. Well, if we'd started just a little earlier, we might have been able to do it. But again, even if the raiders came here, they'll be, you know, it'll take them a couple of days to get over here. And I believe that they stand at the edge of the map for just a little bit. So we'd still have a chance. A bit. Not enough construction materials. What? Did I just sell the rubble stone that I would have needed? No. Okay, trade. No. Well, we do have enough construction materials. What are you talking about? Get that rubble stone in there. Dudes. We have rubble stone. So once it's in the trading post, it will never be seen again. But yeah, that's really weird. Okay, but that would absolutely wreck our chances at defending ourselves against the raiders, of course. But I'm not sure why there's so much rubble stone in here when we said that they should leave like a surplus of 20. And now it's not leaving the trader. I think we're going to turn off the trade for rubble stone. Maybe that's going to help. Because it let us build the manor, right? If we didn't have the material. Oh, there we go. Now it's getting finished. Okay, so we're a few days late, unfortunately. Just a few days late. But with with a few mistakes not made, and with a bit of better planning around the manor, I think it would have been possible to actually get the garrison tower done in time for the raiders as well. So overall, I'm actually quite happy with it. We could have charged taxes and everything. I'm not even concerned about that. Let's just get cabbage seeds for that one. And make sure that we have, that we're producing food everywhere. So we can do those two. And I think overall, I mean, this isn't bad, right? This isn't bad at all. Very good. Well, I think we'll make it through that second winter as well, especially because there are no opponents on this particular map with this one. But I think I'll be trying that playthrough again with On the Edge, on Challenging, and then with a Nothing Start, and hope for similar good map. And then let's see. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.